Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. So what did I do this morning? Overnight we had a big snow. Big snow for me. We got about 6 inches of snow on the ground. I don't remember us getting this much snow since over 20 years ago, about 25 years ago. Could be wrong, but that's what my memory is telling me. And that being said, we don't get to be out in the woods when there's snow on the ground. So what did I do this morning? I loaded up the side-by-side, drove out to this particular hunting spot where I had deer on the trail cameras between midnight to about 5 in the morning, and then a different trail camera on the same property. I had some deer in the morning, like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. So what I want to do, I'm going to load up the side-by-side, drive out there, and we're going to see where the deer are coming from and where they're going to. And it's going to be awesome because I never, ever get the opportunity to do this. But it's after deer season. But along with that sadness of not being able to chase any deers anymore, there's some joy, there's some brightness, there's some happiness because of this snow, I get to go out there and see where they're coming from, see where they're going. Pattern them, maybe look at some new stand spots. Anyways, it might be a pain to have to drive out to your hunting spot, take a day or even just a half a day. Maybe you had something else planned, but if you got snow on the ground, post deer season, after deer season, get out there and see where the deers are going. So, I got a camera right here. This is a Tacticam Reveal, and I saw a deer earlier. So look, there's squirrel tracks, but look at this deer highway. So they're coming from this way, but quite a few deer through here this morning. Walk and see. Some of them's coming up that way. There's a fence right there, and some of them's coming. Oh, see all these tracks. All of them come right here to where they're jumping this fence, where the fence is down. See this? So these deer know to take the path of least resistance, and they're just walking over this fence right here. So now we know because of the tracks in the snow. Pretty cool. That's how they're coming to get in front of that camera right there. Knocked the snow off my trail camera here. Alright, so I had deer on 2 cameras after the snow. We just showed the last one where they were coming over that fence line, but now I'm about to zip over to this other spot. And it's interesting, that last spot, they're coming in and leaving. They were leaving the exact same way they were coming in, not just passing through one direction. But there's another spot. There's been some snow, but hopefully the tracks aren't covered up. There was some deer around midnight, 3, 4 in the morning. And let's go zip over there and see if we can see some more tracks. Yeah, you can see right there where we're getting some snow over the tracks, but they were through here. I think where they come out is through these woods. See, I got a salt block right here in front of this camera, but you can see how all this snow is sitting here disturbed, where See the snow's coming down right now, but see how none of this is smooth? All this is deer tracks where they were in through here starting from midnight till about 5 this morning. But I'm gonna knock this off. Solar panel. He hasn't seen the show and these before. This is the best trail cameras I've ever had. Camo Jojo. Camo Jojo. These solar panels literally will keep this sucker running forever. This one right here I think's been running 12 months with that solar panel on it, and haven't changed the batteries on this thing once. I've got solar panels on other ones before and in the past, and still had to change the batteries out. This thing's out here 15 degrees and the battery's 100%. So Camo Jojo, if you want to check those out, check them out. Yeah, best cameras I ever used, and work awesome. Send the pictures right to your cell phone. That's how I knew we had deer out here. But yeah, so like I said, we want to know where they're coming from. I would have guessed right there. It looks like maybe some is right there, but looks like the bigger highway is right through here. So there's a big group of tracks right up through here. There was at one point 3 deer right here this morning in the dark. And I came from that direction, so the tracks didn't go, but looks like they stopped right about there. So the deer, same thing. They came up this way and then went back this way. But walking through the snow here, these tracks, it's been 7-8 hours since I had these pictures. There's a deer going that way, and there's a deer going that way, which that's kind of weird because it looks like it went under that fall down, which I wouldn't guess. But walking through here, still seeing the tracks. Come up this way. Still tracking these tracks this way. These are definitely older than those other tracks we saw, but these are still from this morning. So you can see there was another deer came from this direction, and then the tracks from this deer met up right there. So, and these deer came to the fence and then turned up this fence row. So let's see if we can find what these deer are doing. So here's where that one deer tracks met up with the other one. This right here has deer coming in both directions, that way and this way. So this is going to be a spot where I pin, possibly put a stand up in here. There's several big trees right here. This might be a good highway spot to note. So we still got one deer going that way and another deer going that way through that thick stuff. So now we got 2 deer on this fence row. So I'm not gonna follow this too much further, but I definitely know that these deer are traveling this fence row right here. There's several deer right here. Okay, so here's something. Several deer right here. We just had one deer coming through this thick stuff. Look in here. Deer going that way along the fence. 2 sets of tracks going this way. So they're branching off where I had that cameras on the other side of that thick stuff. They feel safe in this thick stuff and they're hugging it, splitting through that out to that camera. And looky here, that other spot, they had the fence low. Look right here, all these tracks coming together. Look what they got. They got a hole in the fence. So just like that other spot, path of least resistance, deer coming through there. This might also be a great spot to put a camera right here. There's no cows on either side of this, otherwise I'd say we fix the fence for them, you know. But yeah, coming through there. So yeah, I'm whispering because I don't like spooking deer at any point in time. It's probably deer within 100 or 200 yards of here, probably. But kind of a random video, but you guys that watch the show know that's what I film. I bring you guys along with everything that I'm doing. Deer season's over. I think I told you that. But we had some snow come in, which is super rare for this area. Perfect time, even if you live somewhere where it does snow more frequent. Perfect time after deer season. Come out here, see where they're moving. Like I said, identified a couple spots where we could hang stands and put up some cameras and hopefully get some inventory going before they drop their horns. I hadn't seen a single buck drop its horns. Normally around here is pretty near March, April before any of them start dropping. But yeah, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you're subscribed. See you guys on the next one. I'm not even cold. This I don't know if you can see, but I only bring this type jacket out when it's real cold. This is what I wore in Minnesota this year. This where it's snowing like every inch or so. That stuff's super warm. If you're out walking around, you're going to be sweating. But yeah, True Timber camo. This is the strata pattern. Ooh. Only thing cold is my hand because I gotta have it out of a glove to sit here and work this camera. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you on the next one.